Nope, I want that there. I want that there. Okay. So, live. Just let me switch things over real quick. Here we go. Just switching plug-in from the wall to the laptop, so it's just a lot easier. I'm not bouncing back and forth all the time. But yeah. So, it's a bit cringy right now, I do apologize. So it's way past, actually it's on its second landfall in Mississippi, or, nope, it didn't go out to sea. It was a direct hit on New Orleans, 100 over there, 105 in New Orleans. It did breach levees, just like Katrina. It did breach levees, just like Katrina. So, that's what's happening now. Nonetheless, this is where I pretty much had to end it on updates because work and other stuff. But I went right through New Orleans through the 6 o'clock hour. The worst of it, I'm sure, is out of New Orleans, outside the fact of the levee breaching. So, yeah, just gonna see what's going on. Try to get this pulled up on the laptop so I can see what's going on. And it'd be easier to police any trolls. But currently would be in McNeil, Mississippi, as a Cat 1 hurricane with 90-mile-an-hour winds. Let's go through this stuff before I go. Hello. Hadsmack. But here we are. Actually, let me turn this on. May lose connection briefly, I do apologize. But switching over to Wi-Fi. Yeah. So may lose a connection briefly, I do apologize. But this is gonna be a nasty system. This thing is fast though. This thing is fast. Cone. As updated. Really, FEMA? Of course you're gonna be hiring. You're gonna be overbooked with all these hurricanes. But yeah. The cone is very narrow, so that means they're very confident what's going on what's gonna happen. So don't expect much in the way of deviation. Unless this model pulls through and it's going straight into Canada. But other than that, it's going to go out to sea into New England. Well, into England real fast. And someone posted their friend code there for Pokemon Go. Okay. So 65-mile-an-hour wind tropical storm just south of Birmingham, Alabama. Post-tropical cyclone with 45-mile-an-hour winds in Virginia. And a post-tropical cyclone of 50. And 50-mile-an-hour winds off the coast of New England and Canada. Any coughing you hear is due to allergies, not COVID. Keep that in mind. For those who want to panic, oh my gosh, he has COVID. Like, no. Not doing that. But yeah. There is no active tornado warnings or flash flood warnings with this system. The most recent tornado warning expired like around the time I started streaming. So that's a plus. So going with satellite. I'm actually possibly pause real quick to pull up the news article because I don't want to reveal my location in the app. I have to do that to get the news article. It kind of has to reveal location. I should have prepped that accordingly, but that's not the case. So I do apologize. I'll get to that. BRB. After this earthquake, I accidentally tapped on. Probably Coquimbo, 2.8, depth of 56.5 miles. I do apologize there. That was not supposed to happen. It just happened. But yeah, I'll BRB. See you at the news article. Okay, it's taking a while to load. Okay, there we go. Pause. Okay, so back, I just decided to change location briefly. I guess there's a rip current statement for Miami, so if you're in Miami, heads up there. I'm not going through Miami forecast, I'm going through Jim Cantori shocked by waves inside parking garage. Ooh, let's not have Jim Cantori get swept away. That's not a good sign to have Jim Cantori get swept away by a hurricane. Let's not do that. Dry conditions, okay, I'm not going for that, I'm going for the news article. I want that news article. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hurricane tracker. Yeah, that's the main thing I'm going for, but there's a news article below that. I'm sure of that. Might also be in that bell. If it's not here, I'll check that bell. Speaking of bells, if you don't mind, dropping this up, ring that bell, and go from there. But, yep, levee breached. Hopefully it's not the lower ninth ward. Hopefully it's not the lower ninth ward. But 500,000 people plus without power. Fifth tropical system to make landfall in Louisiana. Third, well, yeah, third hurricane to make landfall, and also third hurricane above a Cat 2. Well, Cat 2 and above to make landfall. Appears there's a tornado watch. I'll get to that. But first, got this thing. Hurricane Zeta ripped off roofs, knocked down power lines and trees, and flooded streets as it came ashore in Louisiana on Wednesday evening and moved over to New Orleans. The hurricane moved further inland. Trees, power lines fell in Alabama and Mississippi, probably due to a couple tornadoes. Made landfall. Okay, so 480,000 homes and businesses out without power in southeast Louisiana as of 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time, so about 30 minutes ago. 90 made landfall about 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time near Cocodrie in Durban Parish and moved over to New Orleans with howling winds, driving rain. One person was taken to the hospital as a roof collapsed on the building in New Orleans, the advocate reported. The lights went out on Bourbon Street. Video on WDSU, WDSU from Grand Isle, Iberia Island, and Jefferson Barris showed large homes with the roofs torn off, a crumpled gas station canopy, and downed utility poles and wires. And I cannot be surprised if postseason analysis, whenever the postseason starts, actually determines that Zeta was a Cat 3 at landfall. Same as Delta, because it's only like 1 mile away. It could have been a Cat 3 at landfall. Same as Delta. But anyways, getting real beat. Looking at winds over 100 miles an hour. Grand Isle Mayor David Camerdell said in an interview with WD Sue as Zeta's eye wall moved over the island. The Jefferson Parish government posted an image on Twitter showing 3 breaches in Grand Isle's levee known as the Burrito Levee. Because it's a large roll of plastic filled with sand, the levee was severely damaged by Cristobal at the beginning of the hurricane season, and work continued through the summer to shore it up. The St. Bernard Parish, the Chalmette ferry broke free from its mooring and was lodged under a dock at Chalmette Refining. Zeta gave us good punch. Parish President Guy McInnes told the station gusts of 120 miles an hour wind in the lower end of the parish 90 to 105 at the upper end of the parish. Terrebonne Parish officials said they had several reports of downed power lines and utility poles. Wind gust of 136 miles an hour. That's a Cat 4. That's a Cat 4 with a gust. So we're getting Cat 4 wind speeds here. Okay. Well, this a Cat 2 producing Cat 4 wind gusts. How about that? Yeah, just gonna skim on through. Public safety officials, emergency operation centers. You should be sheltered too. Communities far inland are also bracing for impacts of Zeta. More than 24 school districts in Georgia canceled in-person and/or online classes for Thursday, including several in Metro Atlanta. The storm was expected to move through into early Thursday morning. Earlier in the day, shelters opened, rescue crews were standing by, and officials ordered evacuations for storm area residents. Power outages and poles actually coming down on our only highway. Grand Isle Police Chief Scooter Wes Weber told Weather.com on a phone call Wednesday morning, "If we have any kind of emergency, we can't get to them with our emergency vehicles. The people who are here are going to have to be on their own if the poles start to come down." Tiny Barrier Island town, only about 2 hours south of New Orleans, is under mandatory evacuation, but only about 80% of the residents have left. For the other 20%, best of luck. Yeah. Little storm fatigue. Yeah. So, yeah, storm fatigue because there's just so much. They're saying 500,000 at least now. It's now at least 500,000, Teddy. So, home generator, please make sure the generator is no closer than 20 feet from any opening. Early voting has already ended in Louisiana, which is good, but this may affect the election. This hurricane may affect the election. For starters, the electrical poles may not be up in time, and people be out of home and stuff, and yeah, this will greatly affect the election. I feel this may turn into a swing state. Just having all these constant hurricanes, tropical storms. This will probably turn Louisiana into a swing state. So let's see about this tornado watch, shall we? So, I mean, I am going for controversially Trump, but it's more or less just because I'm not putting up with any BS. So there's a tornado watch. I'll scroll down for that because I missed out on a lot of this stuff due to work and a lot of other stuff. There's a lot of tornadoes. What? Okay, so the tornado watch is for parts of Alabama, Louisiana, Florida, and Mississippi until midnight Central Daylight Time. Maybe 1 a.m. for some locations. I doubt it though, but there'll probably be an extension to the north as the center is already in Mississippi. So yeah. Oh yeah. Isolated gusts up to 0 miles an hour, and hail up to no size hail. No hail size possible. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'd say wind gusts of upwards of 100 miles an hour, 130. That's possible in some spots, but that's probably out the window now. But 100 mile an hour gusts. Actually, let's see what the gusts were spitting out. It's around 130 mile an hour gusts. That's what's possible. That is what's possible. 1.5 Coastal Junction. There's also this lovely system down here. Still not named yet, I'm sure. Still 22, despite it being a tropical storm. Mojave, they cut off the updates as soon as it made landfall. It's like, nope, you made landfall, you're cut off from updates. But yeah, the latest update came in from 1 p.m., being 40-mile-an-hour winds. Still not named, though, but once it gets named, it'll be Goni. Goni. About 45, 60, 75, 90, 120. Then 90-mile-an-hour wind typhoon. Well into landfall. Triple-digit wind speeds at landfall. May also see a direct impact with Manila. So another large city. This makes, actually this city here makes New Orleans look like a small town. So this thing gets hit, there's going to be a lot of people down for the count. Dead. Down for count. So hopefully there's not a direct hit on Manila. And then 65-mile-an-hour wind tropical storm just north of this island that apparently doesn't even exist. So from there, satellite imagery, if it loads up. But yeah, it is encountering some dry air. There's like no moisture around this. But yeah, just had to go through that. Give you the update there. Ooh, I almost forgot. Access to, whatchamacallit, traffic camps. We should actually check that, if you're up for that. I heard you say we do some traffic camp checks. I'm not sure how well we'll get being, like, this time at night. Well past sunset, I'm sure. But let's do it. Louisiana, and then Mississippi, and then Alabama, if we can. Map, Louisiana, mostly New Orleans area, just I prefer to tap Louisiana so I have access to it all. Is power enough for us to check this? Probably not. If you hear any popping, that's my fingers. There's no power. It is to be expected, but dang, no power. What about Mississippi? Actually, Mississippi, the blocks here, it tends to be bad in terms of giving me access. Okay, this one, probably nothing. Nuevo Leon with Mexico 3.6. Yeah, this area tends to be bad. But yeah. There's nothing here. Also doesn't help that I hit the same two for the past like 10 minutes, but there's no satellite imagery. Nothing here, nothing in Loosedale, Hattiesburg, there's nothing. Let's make sure this thing even works still. There's a possibility that this app just don't work anymore. So I'm gonna just tap on something I know will work. It's not live feed or anything, but something I know will work. OMAC here, let's see if this works. Riverside, probably not. OMAC, probably. Oh, that's a new one. No, that's the same one. Okay. So it does work. It's just rude at times. And this one was from earlier than... No, that was from May. It's just not updated since. Looking east. Ooh, Loop Loop. Oh, I remember that place. Loop Loop is fun. Yeah, 3 tornadoes already there. Yeah. I'm just doing this to see what's going on. See what's fixed up. I should be around that time frame there. Yeah, legit just seeing if this thing works. I don't have access to Alabama. Do have access to Florida. Not so sure about Panhandle, though. Just trying to see if there's any impacts there. Yeah, I already know about the tornadoes there. It's just I wish I was active to where I could cover it at the time, but I wasn't due to errands and work. 50-mile-an-hour winds, I'm assuming. Yep, not active at this time. They're adding more cameras. There's Molino. There's Molino. There's no traffic cams up here, though. Yeah, Molino. All the traffic cams are down, though. And there's no traffic cams in Molino, which is also sad. So it's like, ugh, can't see anything. It makes me crazy, because I can't see anything. There's one spot in Louisiana I have not checked yet. Northern Louisiana. Or if I can, check Arkansas, but I don't have access to Arkansas. Yeah. And even if it wasn't broken, I'm sure Zeta would have broke it. At least these have enough power to show us that there's no signal. Oh, there's signal. There's signal. Here we go. Baton Rouge. This is from 8:40. This is actually now. This is actually live feed. I think it skips every 6 seconds. I don't know. Yeah. This is actually live feed. Here we go. Storming in Baton Rouge. For sure. Yeah. 41:17. Oh, that's the band future. Okay, or you're off with the seconds. I don't know. This is just turned 8:41, so I doubt it's that far in. But yeah, have access to it in Baton Rouge. What about Hammond? Do we have access to it in Hammond? No. Ponchatoula? Nope. 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 Ruddock? This area? No. The place? No. Spillway? No. This whole thing is dead in terms of electricity to view what's going on. This area will definitely be dead because a hurricane went through here. Actually made like landfall up here. Went through, yeah, made landfall here. Went up through Cutoff, and then zoomed north. Made sure it went through downtown New Orleans, and then it's like this part of Mississippi. It went over the lake and went this way. So the center's around here. But yeah. There's nothing new going on. Actually, I'm gonna look up Hurricane Zeta on here, see if there's anything on there. I might mostly see weird memes. And that person's back. Okay. Nothing new in tornadoes. Again, this is the most recent tornado warning. But yeah. Nothing new in terms of anything there. Won't be anything here either. Hurricane Zeta. There we go. Latest. See if there's anything here. So power. Okay. Okay. That guy was very dark. Cancel this guy. I guess. Just cancel that guy. You don't joke about that. But yeah. But yeah. Over 1 million. Okay. 104. Yeah. Waveland, Mississippi. Yeah, with 104-mile-an-hour wind gusts. That is definitely something. Well, honestly, I see the eyes would be outside of the eye wall. The eye is the best part because you get a break. Yeah, that's the hurricane, and then this other blob here is that winter storm. They're supposed to merge. They are supposed to merge. There's been levee breaches, which is not going to be good, especially because there's an... Okay, after this I gotta go show you something else. This is bad. Yeah. It's just... I don't know. This power outage is everywhere with ice storms and now a hurricane. It's like, what? First death reported in New Orleans. Okay. There's the first death reported. This is horrible, horrible situation. Photos. Cat 2, Cat 2, Cat 1. Now in Mississippi. And first meme on that. Okay. That's actually not triggering with having people joking about people committing suicide with how crazy this is. Okay. Yeah. This is... I don't know. I honestly do not know. Yeah. This whole climate change thing just throws everything off the course too. It's like, oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on anymore. We're going through the Greek letters about as quick as we went through the actual name list. So, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the AOIs. Because it's gonna be nasty. But, oh, that went up to 30%? Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, there's a new area of circulation that may form into something within the next 5 days in the Caribbean. This is where Zeta started. Keep in mind, this is where everyone was all flipping out potential Zeta, something sitting here, hiding here, brewing, and it became Zeta. This is looking to be another possible Zeta. It'll be Eta. Literally, same letters, just minus the Z. And in the Pacific Ocean, there is this system here. There's potential for something to form here, despite a strong La Nina going into place. But the fact that the La Nina is getting stronger, that won't be the final one. That won't be the final one. We're looking at more. In November, December, into New Year's. May have a January system. We may have a January or February tropical system. We may get to C or D next year by the time hurricane season starts. I'm not trying to be a downcaster or a wishcaster like that, but depending on what this La Nina does, that may be the case. The fact that La Nina is supposed to end in April, shaping out to be a nasty tornado season next year. But yeah, this thing is making 2005 look like a piece of cake. It's crazy. So just gonna let this run. If you guys have any questions, ask away. I'll see about answering them. Because this is... I honestly do not know what to do with this hurricane season. This is literally the busiest hurricane season I've ever tracked. And I've only really tracked two. It's just one went to maybe the T name. And then this one's going into halfway through the Greek alphabet. We're already a quarter way through it. We have 18 Greek letters left before we run out of Greek letters and have to move on to something else. National Hurricane Center better get that planned out, what they're going to use if they run out of Greek letters. I'll see. I vote elements. Like Hurricane Hydrogen, Hurricane Helium, Hurricane Gold, Hurricane Uranium. Oh my gosh, Hurricane Krypton would be hilarious. Oh my gosh. That'd be a hilarious name, let's be honest. Hurricane Krypton. That'd be hilarious in the meme department, I guess. But still. I propose elements. Name them after elements. After Greek letters, elements. That would be interesting. Hurricane Oxygen, that would... like, okay. And there's what? 200 elements? Well, all the people keep making elements because they're like, let's try to break the atom to the point it makes a black hole. Like, no. But yeah. Any questions? Just ask away. It'll pop up on the screen while I'm removing this ad. But yeah. May not be live much longer since this is not really doing much in the tornado side of things, which is good. And it's pretty much already completely out of Louisiana because it's not a big storm. It's fast moving. It's small. It's moving at 25 miles an hour. That would explain the 130 mile an hour wind gusts possible. So much going on. It's awesome how that is. It's awesome how quick this thing is. It's not going to stall. It's not going to drown anyone. It's not doing anything like that. But so much. But so after this stream, however long it is, I think if I tap this, tells me about 34 minutes so far, maybe an hour. Because there's a new update coming in about 8 minutes. If not, it'll probably come in at 10. Because for some reason there's no 6 o'clock update. But it's like, oh my gosh. But yeah. After this will be Future Volcano of the Day. As you may know, there is a poll. If you guys haven't voted yet, you should. Because there's a tie between Alaska, Chile, and Indonesia. So just putting up Alaskan volcano, Indonesian volcano, or Chilean volcano. Just vote for one of those. There's like only 10 votes on it so far. So your votes will definitely count and will definitely make a difference. Also, compilation of earthquakes. Put together, that'd be like a part 3. I hate having to do that, but it's just faster and less likely to, and more likely to fly under the radar. A lot of you just fly under the radar to do it that way. But yeah. Also, more updates on this and tornadoes as they pop in. Oh. We're gonna have a 3.9 earthquake in New Mexico. Right on stream. Okay. Okay, honey. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. But yeah. But actually, next year I doubt it will be much crazy with the hurricanes because if La Nina ends by April, it could easily switch to an El Nino by the start of hurricane season. Kind of praying for that El Nino. 3.9, Western Texas. Okay. Because El Nino kills Atlantic hurricanes. But that also opens the door for more subtropical storms. So, to try to form. So that might be an issue. More of the ones that form from stalled fronts, and stuff like that, those are the ones that are more likely to form. Main development region may not have that much. May see more storms west in the East Coast, Gulf Coast, like hugging the Caribbean coast, like close to the Pacific Ocean, but not exactly there. Azores region off the coast of Portugal, it would be mostly not the main development region, it would be elsewhere. But it could still pump out a good 10 tropical systems, at least. But that also means we may have to use Greek letters for the Pacific hurricane season. So, actually, if that happens, that'll be the first time in history. So that would be interesting. Mostly just going to be live until this new update comes in. I do apologize, it just got a lot on my plate right now. So, this new update will probably come in about 4 minutes. Tap on this earthquake real quick, 3.9. This would be part of the compilation, though. But yeah, there's a reason why I tapped on this one. I'm sure you guys know why. Yeah, so if anyone coming in that felt this earthquake, let me know in the comment section below and from where. But yeah, there's a reason for this one. For me doing this. Okay, that's a little cone, volcanic cone of some sort. Okay. But that's not what I'm after. It's these things that I'm after. I mean, I'm not against drilling or fracking. It's just, please do it somewhere where it's not geologically active. That's all I ask. Just don't do it where it's geologically active. Honestly, it's not that hard, people. So, yeah. Just do that. But back to you being a pain. Pop-ups in Western Texas. There we go. So that earthquake just happened, so back to this. That is definitely not going to be thumbnail for that. A little bit of straw on the phone for some reason. Trying to screenshot. Is it possible while streaming? We're about to find out. Trying to take a screenshot and it's like, why? There we go. That's a screenshot. That'll be thumbnail. Actually, you'll get to see me edit it at the live stream while live. What's that stream? Because I'm crazy. I'm fixing the thumbnail. Because it's a pet peeve of mine to have weird thumbnails because it's going to mess with stuff. So you get to see that live. My treat. Am I able to fix it live? No, I'm not. Alright. So that means I'm going to have to do this. Unplug, replug from laptop so I can fix it elsewhere. So it's not going to allow me to fix it live. Oh well. Out of my ways. I have my ways. But any minute now, there will be a new update. Alright. LG Stylo. Internal storage. I'm going to have to fix that up because it's complaining about lack of space. It's like, oh my gosh. Well, stop trying to fill it up with your stupid cache data. Oh my gosh. Everyone's bombarding my stuff. Pictures. Maybe if I edit this, I move that a little bit more so it's hugging the thing. Don't mind me, just gonna clear notifications. So yeah, just trying to make this as thumbnail. Requires me to do it via phone. 4.8 in Malacca C. No update yet, so it's probably not gonna come until 10. So that means I'm gonna be live till 10. Again, if you guys have questions, just ask away. It's open book discussion, if you want to call it that. It's usually the appropriate size. And that means unplug, replug. And I'm fixing this thumbnail. So don't mind the silence, it's just more or less waiting for stuff. There we go. Thumbnail's done. Alright. Satellite imagery. Yeah, there's no new update. Bummer. So yeah. Anyone coming in? I'm still active. Yeah, so feel free to drop a like, sub. There's also the super chats if anyone's interested in that. Not really forcing anyone to do anything. It's out on the table for you. For those who want it. And memberships are active too. It'll pop up right at the bottom of the screen where this data record is. But any income from this will help out in terms of making sure this content continues. Whether or not Mother Nature delivers on that. Be more coupon haul videos and stuff like that. Okay, at least make the thumbnail. I should just saved with the thumbnail and didn't try to do that. Okay. You're being stupid loading. Yep, you go away. But yeah, speaking of food, it is free Taco Bell day at Taco Bell, so if your Taco Bell is still open, might as well go do that. Because it'll be crucial for you to do that. Can't go wrong with the free taco. Taco. Free taco. It's being weird. Alright. Nine presidents. Let's not deal with presidents right now. They're doing a lot right now. It's a lot of controversy to bring up presidents for some reason. So, it's smart to not bring up presidents. Because people get complaining. So, but yeah. Okay, go away. There we go. I'll do thumbnails afterwards. No, not thumbnails. But yeah. That should be it for doing that. So enjoy. Okay, there's that up there. Oh! It's in Hattiesburg now. Okay. It's in Hattiesburg now. Okay. It's a go. It's a go. It's a go. I have to get off and back on. Yep, I'm still streaming, even though I removed that. Yay. That's a plus. 1.4 in Squintina. I'll see about doing that in a bit. But yeah. It's a go. It's a go. 85-mile-an-hour winds. Where's Hattiesburg? Daddy's close to Brooklyn, heading for New Augusta. Still moving at about 25 miles per hour. So, from there, it'll be tropical storm with 65-mile-an-hour winds near past Kentucky, Alabama. So this thing may make it into Alabama as a hurricane. That is the possibility because, like, the border's right there. So this thing could easily make it to Alabama as a hurricane. I doubt get this far. Maybe this far inland as a hurricane. Maybe this far inland. Keep in mind, it only has to drop, like, 13 miles mile per hour in terms of winds for it to lose hurricane status. But it's moving very fast. But still, 45-mile-an-hour wind post-tropical cyclone in Virginia. 50-mile-an-hour wind post-tropical cyclone off the coast of Massachusetts. And in Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, and St. Pierre-McQuillan. Still with 50-mile-an-hour winds. May try to pull some post-tropical cyclone. Not a nor'easter type deal. So satellite imagery here. Cone and models, not much change there, but nonetheless that does seem to be a right now in terms of that. So just gonna see about this notification, and that does seem to be it. Hate to end stream right now, but there's literally no warnings, nothing of the sort outside the tropical storm and hurricane warnings, because still this is a hurricane. Outside of that, that's it. There's tornado watch till midnight, but so far they have not extended that anywhere, so don't expect much in the way of tornadoes with this. So with that, that does seem to be it for right now. Stay safe. See you in the next video or stream. Bye.